Good evening, everyone. It's me, brother. Most of you would know me as Brother Joe Hernandez, or some of you at LA Valley College knows me as Joe Hernandez. Welcome to LA Valley College Abilities Club weekly press conference. I give you the latest update on what's happening with the club and around the world. We start. I'm going to start saying thank you for joining in today. I hope everyone's doing well and being safe. Today, Governor Newsom announced that they're making plans on reopening restaurants for dine-in. Um, Also, outdoor malls and strip malls are in that plan, but there's more details on that. But of course, there's going to be some restrictions on that with you have to have social distancing and face covering on that. There is a rumor, and I don't know if it's 100% true, that LA County beaches will be reopening tomorrow with restrictions, and you should follow those restrictions. It is a face covering and social distancing and other restrictions. It's only for activities, so I'm hopefully that will help ease a little bit of the pain we are suffering right now. There also is a rumor, and I haven't got it confirmed yet, uh, from the governor or the mayor or LA County Public Health that they might extend the stay at home order to either July or August, but I haven't really set that in as of right now. We haven't confirmed press conferences today except for the governor uh, today. So I want to update you on where are my notes at? On the numbers, as of yesterday, I know it went up today or it changed today, but these are numbers from yesterday and from what I got last night. For the United States, it went up 28% last night, and it's now at 1,381,060 confirmed cases. 212,480 recovered. That's a 9% increase, and a 1% increase of a death toll in the United States, 81,545. If you're watching, please make sure you use the live chat if you want to ask me questions or comments and concerns, or if you want to email me, it's at josephhernandez96 at yahoo.com. And I do check those emails, and hopefully I can get to your questions. I do get a lot of emails these days, so I have to attend to those. But let's talk about the world, because the world has different stats than the United States. As of yesterday, the confirmed cases went up 85%. It's now at 4,251,855 confirmed cases. As of yesterday, the recovery number went up 38. I'm trying to read my writing here. Yeah, 38% increase. It's at 1,477,451 recovered. And the death tolls in the world increased 4% yesterday to 287,107 deaths. So in California, it went up and increased 2% with 69,347 confirmed cases. The death toll increased in California by 1% today. Not today, but yesterday, 2,779. I'm going to go by Southern California counties right now. San Luis Obispo uh, decreased 3% of confirmed cases. It's now at 226, and there is no reports of death as of right now. Kern County is reporting an increase of 1% of 1,286, and no death is reported in Kern County. So those are good news for both counties there. San Bernardino County is reporting a decrease of 10% of confirmed cases. That's actually went up 3,015. But the death, we're mourning a person that died in San Bernardino. That is an increase of 1%, and it's now a total of 115. Santa Barbara went up 54% as of yesterday. It's at 1,308 confirmed cases. No report of death in Santa Barbara, which is good news there. Ventura County is at 608 confirmed cases. It's decreased to 18% right now, and no death reported in that county either. LA County is reporting a decrease of 1%. It's now at 32,209. The death, we're mourning someone in LA County. And the death went up 1%. And it's now at 5,507 yesterday. Orange County is reporting an increase of 1% of confirmed cases, 3,557 total, and there's no death reported in Orange County. Riverside County is reporting a total of 5,189 confirmed cases. That's an increase of 1%. Decrease of 1%. 217 total deaths in Riverside. San Diego County is reporting 5,065 confirmed cases. That's an increase of 2%. The death toll has rose a little bit, a total of 175 total. That's an increase of 17%. And the last county, Imperial County, is reporting 564 confirmed cases. That's a decrease of 10%. And there's no death reported in Imperial Valley as of right now. And I'll keep track of these stats as much as I can on that. So, enough with that. Let's talk about some updates, shall we? Let me get to my emails from today. We do have an email. If I load that up. Give you a minute, guys. I'm trying to load this up, and sometimes it doesn't react to right away. So, anyways, I just wanted to share some committee meetings. I get weekly committee meetings, what they're talking about during the week. So at LA Valley College, the Work Environment Committee is discussing some campus recovery plans once we come back to campus and the role in contributing to this plan. And that's following with the president of LA Valley College and with administrators and other people involved. So we should have some updates on that in the coming days or weeks on what the plan is. They are talking about recovery plans and reopening campuses once that's happening, and that talks are this week and starting this week, and we don't know when they have a final plan for it. So we'll keep you posted on that. The Educational Planning Committee is approving motions to forward the strategic enrollment management plan to the IEC, which is the Institutional Effectiveness Council community. And speaking of the IEC, they had a meeting this week talking about passing motions on a budget prioritizations and departmental budget prioritization lists, and passed motion improving the strategic enrollment management plan, and receive updates on the guided pathways, and receive an update on various task force process. The facility planning committee also met this week, review and modify the FPC facilities model rankings, discuss the needs to amend the facility model ranking process, and to discuss the FPC's program review committee model review. And the program effectiveness planning committee also met. They review all your programs, our progress of the 2019-2020, and use it as a foundation for our next season, which is 2020 and 2021 goals, to anticipate timeline, starting to update on availability, process documents, and discuss options for increasing efficiency. So those are more, and there's links to that on our LAFC website for details on that. So now I could delete that email since I shared that email to you guys. Dr. Grimmons updated me on Saturday. Of course, he updated me on yesterday. He was supposed to give you another update today, but that kind of fell through today. So that there was no meeting today, update meeting, press conference meeting today. So, but I want to share an email from our president, LA Valley College president, I received Saturday. It says, "Dear Monarchs, I want to express my appreciation for all your hard work and services for our students. Our response to the pandemic is clearly not a sprint, but a marathon, and you are doing a great job. As you will see from the following updates, we continue progress forward despite the challenging times. We want to update you on the CARES Act funding for you guys, for students. Yesterday, approximately 5,400 LAFC students were awarded $300 in the CARES funding, which will be applied to their bank mobile accounts. Due to federal limitations, these funds are being distributed to Pell eligible students. In addition, approximately 300 undocumented LAPC students will receive $300 each in student equality funding, since the CARES Act funding is not available to them. A campus work group is determining how to disperse the remaining of the $1.5 million in CARES funding and additional student equality grants. I want to talk to you guys about the recovery plans. The Incident Command Team Work Group is continuing to develop a recovery plan, including when and how we will return to face-to-face instructions and services. The WEC, which we talked about earlier, also is providing input into the plan. We accept a draft framework from the district early next week. Once we receive it, we will be able to begin applying the thoughts of Incident Command Team Root Group in the WEC, fleshing out the details for Valley. I want to talk to you about graduations. I think the board has approved the agreements to have a online virtual graduations. The virtual graduation of 2020, the class of 2020, on Wednesday night, the board approved the agreements for the virtual graduation. We will be getting more details out about it, but in brief, the ceremony will begin with a district competent, including short speeches and great keynote speaker. Following the district-wide portion, Valley's online virtual graduation will begin. I'm also happy to announce that between the district and college portions, 3 colleges have been selected to provide entertainment, including Glen Carl's students. It's going to be fun. We're going to talk about outreach. Next week, which we already had it on Monday, we will be hosting 2 events on YouTube town hall format for local high school seniors. The first will be Monday and the second will be Friday, which the both town hall meetings already happened yesterday. So let me explain that more detail. So Dr. Grimmons updates weekly with the LA Valley College students about any the updates what he gives us faculty and staffs, but he updates you guys weekly. Now he's creating a YouTube press conference, town hall press conference on YouTube live on with the high school students on Monday at 3:30 and Friday at 3:30 this week. So, and I don't know if that's going to happen the rest of the upcoming weeks and all that, but that's what it is. If you could subscribe the LAVC YouTube channel, you will get notifications on when he's doing that. But it actually went well. Actually, we had some high school students on there on that Promise YouTube chat briefing, and the first one is for the regular students in high schools, but the second one is regular. You know what I'm talking about. So, my thanks to Joe and the outreach and recruitment team for working on it and remain committed to making college accessible to our local high school graduates. We were expected to see more high school students to attend LA Valley College because of this crisis. So we want to welcome them either in the summer or in the fall. So fall once they arrive. So I want to personally welcome you guys to LA Valley College, and I hope you enjoyed the community college school year coming up. Nursing. I want to say a couple things about today. I want to wish happy Nurse Day, regular Nurse Day, and happy Nurses Week or month. But today's also International Nurse Day, so I want to say happy International Nurse Day or Happy Nurse Day or whatever you go ahead and call yourselves. Happy day. So, I have some updates, 3 updates. First, Wednesday is National Nurses Week. It still continues today. I want to thank them for all they've done. Our thanks to all the nurses helping to restore our health, especially during this pandemic. The second update is that our nursing department will let me know that our nursing students will be able to volunteer to COVID-19 testing location, and in so doing, satisfying clinical hours. While I understand there is still work to be done to secure necessary clinical sites, This is an important step. And lastly, Raul Castillo, who runs the LA Valley College Foundation office and department, he's the director of it. Um, he was notified that the foundation was awarded $4,500 from the Foundation for California Community Colleges in partnership with the CCC Chancellor's Office from the first partner response healthcare student support fund. This will provide 10 nursing students with 400 each. Raul is acknowledged and thanked to the LAVC nursing department, particularly Prita. I can't pronounce her last name, but it's Prita, her first name, and Eric Reyes. I want to join Raul in our thanks, and also add my thanks to the LA Valley College Foundation. Gene Haas Foundation. On Tuesday, we found out that Gene Haas Foundation awarded 7 of our graduates from the LA Valley College Manufacturing Academy and $500 stipends. Our thanks to Gene Haas Foundation. EWs. A couple of things on the EWs I learned today. The EWs, there will be some mixed messages related due to the date for applying for EWs. The drop deadline for most classes is tomorrow, but all drops will be automatically converted to excused withdrawals because of the situation we're having right now. But however, students will be able to petition for a EW even after tomorrow throughout the semester, and even past it. We are working with the district to clarify the information on various websites and send out an update clarification messages to students. I also provide the update during the Monday YouTube town hall meeting for students, which he did. But he'll probably update you guys on that again next week. So you can file a petition, but he recommends you talk to a counselor first before you do that. So they see what they're recommending and all that. So, and counselors always have to go first before you do anything, because it might hunt you and hurt you in the future. So let's double check with your counselors on that. The national speech team entered a tournament. One of our students, Jessica Patterson, was named national champion in dramatic interpretation. Jessica also brought home the finalist awards in both impromptu and poetry interpretation and ended the tournament in 5th place nationally. So congratulations to Jessica, and thank you to Kevin Brian Sinkle for the leadership for forensics. Also, I know that my updates while highlighting the some amazing work and barely scratches the surface of the wonderful work you've been done by you all. No, I will continue to be deeply appreciative of your efforts and share your commitment to our students. Thank you and have a great weekend and be safe and be well. So that was Dr. Grimmons on Saturday. And I will give you some updates what he said yesterday.
Joe, can you slow down the voice?
Anyways, I wanted to update you on the cleaning schedule. I got my week. We got a weekly cleaning schedule for the LA Valley College buildings, and I want to update you guys on that. Math science building has been completed. What I'm reading to you guys is a schedule of cleaning the building, sanitize it, and deep clean on it. So it will be different once we come back. The buildings will be different. I do apologize for that. People like to interrupt me. So the Mouse Science Building is completed. It's cleaning. Business tourism and EST has been completed. Engineering, behavior science, student union, and foreign language building has been completed. The library, reading center building, and the music building has been completed. We're talking about the North Gym Planetarium Community Service Center. As of this week, the planetarium is completed, North Gym is completed, and the community service building is not completed as of right now. It's 85% completed. So they're working on it this week. I should have an update on that next week. The South Gym is 75% complete. So they're working on that this week also. That should be completed next week. Allied Health Science, I was told that that building will be hopefully completed on the weekends, but there's only 4 rooms per floor completed. Student Services building also was completed. Humanities and Theater Arts, they are working on that this week. Humanities is 70% complete. Theater Arts will start on May in a couple of days, and that should be completed next week. ACA and Mac building, that should be starting next week. Remind everyone that it is Memorial Day weekend next weekend. Not next weekend, but the weekend after. So, and they will be in beginning of June. They will start on the Allied Health Science, the art department building, the TV motion building, and the child development center. So that everything should be completed by June 3rd. So, and I will keep this list just in case if there's miscommunication on that. Let's see. I wanted to update the Abilities Club. I know there was a finance meeting and exclusive council meeting today. I didn't get a new ID number for it for the Zoom meeting, but there was an old one. It was on the website. So it'll be interesting to see next week's Abilities Club meeting to see a report on that. I know there's an ICC meeting Thursday at 1 o'clock on Zoom, and I typed that into the meeting earlier today. So hopefully William will come in, go to that meeting. What else I was going to tell you guys? The district coronavirus update for the district. And let me see if they update it again. But no, it's the same thing. So the district is joining state lawsuits seeking expansion of the CARES funding in the DACA and other students. So, and you can read the news release on the coronavirus website at lavc.edu website. Safety advisories on access to college and district facility. They're still have that on there. There is a new vendor for if anybody didn't get a Chromebook or a laptop. Thousands of district students haven't received laptops, or 1,000 more has to be shipped. Please provide a current mailing address needed, and they will ship it to your house. They will not be distributing it to by their offices because everybody's doing online stuff now. Please check your district emails and reply to reply to whoever sent you the email, and hopefully they will work on that. City of Los Angeles winter protections information, safety advisory for all regarding cloth facing covering, safety advisory on essential workers, social distancing, and there is updates on spring semester summer session updates, pass, no pass info they are announcing. And there's a number on there for the LA County Department of Mental Health. They are open 24/7. If you feel stressed, depressed, anxieties, need to talk to someone, the access number is 1-800-854-7771 or text LA to 741-741. And then there's information about the COVID-19 testing as they update more details on the testing too. So, what else I was going to tell you guys? LAU, the kindergarten, preschools, kindergarten through 12th grade, LAUSD summer classes will begin June 24th. That is online. There is talks about reopening campus for the LAUSD and preschools in the fall, which will begin in August 18th. But that's a question mark right now. I think they're going to start doing it online first and then reopen campus after that. We're talking about Summer Baseball League, and I will be in a press conference and a meeting on Thursday night regarding this. But there are certain leagues will start their season late instead of June, and they will start in July. There's certainly like Golden State Collegiate Baseball League canceled the 2020 season. The Palm Springs Baseball League, they're talking about starting on June 4th, but they will make a major announcement in a few weeks if that is going to happen. Sunset Baseball League, they are questionable, but I haven't heard from the commissioner of that league. I haven't heard anything from the Golden Coast Collegiate League, from that commissioner, or the Metro LA League, which we're not involved with that, but we play certain teams in that league. We're not renting the LA Valley College baseball field this year because of the pandemic. We will play at Pope Field in Griffin Park. That's our plan, and that is a city park. So our director of baseball operation and general manager will be handling that situation. But we are the Ventura County Pirates and the Ventura County Buccaneers are planning to start their season June 26th, the latest. The last meeting I attend to. Couple things on the CCL, which is a big summer league, baseball league. Their plan is to have a 2020 season on July 1st. They still are monitoring the situation with the COVID-19 next month, but according to the Arroyo Seco's general coach. But a couple things was brought up in the statement. One team dropped out of this year's playing this year. St. Louis, or not St. Louis, the San Luis Obispo Blues will not field a team. We don't know the reason why they're not playing this year, but they dropped their season and they're planning on coming back in that league next season. Couple of teams already joined that league, new teams, so that there will be a division between the North and the South. They also announced a 5-team playoff brackets, just in case if this season starts. They also announced that their All-Star game will be played on July 15th at the MLB Academy, where the Academy Barons play in Compton, California, baseball field, and that will be broadcast on July 15th on Fox, and that's the first pitch at 7:00. That's it for that. But couple of sports updates. The World Baseball Classic will be canceling its season this year, and they will cancel next year's tournament because of the COVID-19. They're expected to come back in 2022 or 2023 or 2024 or 2025, depending on the situation then. Major League Baseball is expected to make some announcements this week about starting its season in July with no fans, and a proposal and a plan to have baseball season, but a different look this year. But we'll stay tuned for that announcement on that. Cal State University schools are expected to cancel face-to-face classes and go to online in the fall. But check with the schools you're attending and see if that's happening. The private schools and the public schools, check with schools on that, because I haven't heard much details on that. But hopefully hopefully that's happening on that. So I do have updates on the theme parks as of right now. I'm hearing that Magic Mountain and Hurricane Harbor will be closed until further notice, until the government allows it to be open, and when it's safe. Raging Water, same thing. Universal and City Walk. They're expected to open May 31st unless they extend that date. Disneyland and California Adventures closed until further notice. Dry Town and Knott's Berry Farm, same thing. So, and that's my announcements. Any comments, questions, or concerns? I'll give that a minute in the live chat. Any, so I just posted that on the live chat. I will give it a little bit of time. I'll give it a minute. If not, email me. I just posted it on the live chat. Well, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to my broadcast weekly press conference for the LA Valley College Abilities Club. I hope you guys enjoy these new updates, and I look forward until next week. Continue to get updates from news medias or from me or anybody else that you could contact with. And always check in with me or anybody that you know. Thank you and have a good night. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. Goodbye.